Hi, this is Dr. Aaron, and we're going to talk about 3 minutes to relieving neck and back pain and shoulder pain, but this time we're going to be using the chair instead of the ball. The major muscle groups we're going to work on stretching are the ones that I find that teachers have the tightest, which are the hamstrings, which can cause lower back pain, the neck and shoulders, which causes a lot of pain, and helping with that slumped forward flexed posture. Now, I do recommend a ball, but a chair works just as well. You can do this at work, you can do it at a friend's house, at a hotel, you can do this virtually anywhere. So the first thing we're going to do to stretch the hamstrings, you're going to sit in the chair, but sit up on the front half of the chair. You're going to put your legs straight with your toes back towards you. When you get in this position, you want to make sure your head is over your shoulders and your shoulders over your hips. And we're simply going to bend forward at the waist, keeping the back straight. And you don't want to bounce when you do this because you can injure the muscles. And you want to hold it for about 10 seconds. Come back up to that starting posture, and you're going to do this 3 times. The next stretch I want you to do is another stretch that I recommend to almost everybody who comes and sees me, especially teachers. Sitting, you get a lot of upper back, neck, and shoulder pain. The best way to stretch the spine that I have found is using the seated twist. The reason you do it seated is because it keeps your hips from rotating and you're only stretching the spine. So you're going to start in your starting posture, head over shoulders, shoulders over hips, arms together, elbows straight, and you're going to rotate, keeping your eyes focused on your hands. And you want to go until you feel resistance or your elbows start to bend. And just hold that position for about 10 seconds. And then you're going to rotate to the other side, holding for about 10 seconds. You want to do this 3 times each side, and every time you do it, you'll gain a little more motion. This is a great way to stretch the upper back and shoulders. The next stretch I want to show you is sitting and reaching. This is really great to stretch the lower back, the shoulders, the whole upper arms, and the fingers. You're going to put your legs apart. Again, you're going to sit in the position with the head over shoulders, shoulders over the hips. You're going to keep your back straight, and you're simply going to reach down to the floor as if you're picking something up. You'll feel it pulling the shoulders and the arms down the hands, and you'll get a really good stretch across your lower back. Again, you don't want to bounce. You want to hold that for about 10 seconds and come back up to the starting position. So these are very easy stretches you can do anywhere. It will help relieve neck, shoulder, and back pain. The next stretch we're going to do is the wall stretch. And again, that one is to correct posture and to correct that slumping forward position and really helps relieve the neck and shoulder pain. That is one of my favorite stretches for people to do. This is a stretch I show almost every patient in my office. Again, most people who come in have the rounded shoulders, slump posture, and forward flexion. This stretch helps strengthen the back muscles, stretch the chest, and correct your posture. You're probably going to feel discomfort or tightness in the weakest spot. So this will give you a good idea where you really need to work and where you need to stretch. The only thing you need is a flat wall with no pictures on it. You're going to step back against the wall. You're going to put your heels against the wall. Make sure that your rear end is against the wall. You're going to squeeze your shoulder blades back together gently. Pull those against the wall and tuck your chin and pull that back against the wall as well. If you can't get any of those points or all those points to line up at one time, that's a sign of poor posture and poor flexibility, and as you do this you may get better posture and flexibility, or it may mean you have some other issue that you may need to get checked out. Again, you can email me at draaron@unitedwellness.net and I'll be happy to answer any of your questions. The last step, once we have our heels, our rear end, and our shoulders against the wall and our head, is to bring the arms up, elbows up, and pull those back flat against the wall. What this is going to do, again, is stretch the flexors in the front and strengthen the muscles and the ligaments in the back, also correcting your posture. This stretch you want to try and hold for 15 to 30 seconds. And it may look easy, but this is one my patients struggle with the most, and they actually feel it. It's very fatiguing, but it will help correct your posture and relieve your neck and shoulder pain.